this lovely Monday morning. It's still blowing a gale. That should have gone over last night, but no, we had it all night as well. Don't know what's going on with that. But today is the day we go deck picking. Yeah, I've got to go and get some gas and bits, and H is with me, so I'll get some shots down the park, and yeah, we'll have a bit of fun. Come along. Don't sit there doing nothing. Come on, let's go deck picking. And I want you to put in the comments if you're doing this year. Come on, bring a bit of outside, inside. It's cheap, it's free. It's free. And when you see them around your house, trust me, a couple of little lights scattered about, beautiful. You all have the best Christmas anyway. And in the comments, if you do make a few bunches, or let me know. Okay, lovelies, let's get off. Let's get down the park. Well, my lovelies, we're at the park. And we're going for a bit of yew first of all, which is this one here by the church. Bits on there about the mulberry tree and the yew, and we'll start just here. As you see, we've got a bit of holly and some yew. But you see this lovely magnolia tree, and it's starting to fruit already. I'll have a look. I know they don't look like magnolia, do they? But that's what it's saying on that tree, is a magnolia. I'm here with H. We're just going to go down and have a walk down a bird walk. Let's go and have a look at the birds, H. And it's free. Monkey puzzle tree. You don't see them very often, do you? Yeah. The bullfinches. That's one of them pink cap ostrich, isn't it? How are you, sweetheart? We've got another monkey puzzle tree here. I know we're picking decorations, and we are. We've got a bag full, look. But we're just having a look at... that looks like one of Chalky's babies, that does. We've got the old white peacock up here as well. Hello, sweet pea. Hello, sweet pea. What are you doing? Oh, not focusing. It's focusing on the bars and not the bird. Can you move? Bit of interest, isn't it? We've got a bit of sunshine today. Some cockatiels. Morning, boys. How are you? Say hello. Hello, sunshine. How are you? Oh, and another one, look. What are you doing? Do you like that? Do you like that? What was in here then? Oh, hen peacock, isn't it? Yeah. Himalayan pheasant. Pheasant. So now we're still on the hunt for a few more bits, people. And here we start with the making of the decorations. See, and it costs nothing, absolutely nothing. Look behind me, we've got a couple up. Don't know what you're seeing at all, but yeah. See, and you just tie them together with a little bit of string, and just hang them up.
Lovely.
They look beautiful. Beautiful. You've got to give it a go. And we've been busy. Me and Archie made a few. I know the lighting in here is not very good. It's not meant to be. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get any more. And the green light ain't really showing them justice, but yeah, they're lovely. Look, there's nothing wrong with them, is there? Hey, get out there and build some decorations. Don't be a lazy bastard. Bring a bit of the outdoors in. It's lovely. Don't they look lovely? Beautiful, eh? All for free. The smells are fantastic. Why wouldn't you? Enjoy. Good afternoon, my lovelies. How are you? It's Tuesday. I seen H off this morning. It's just a Tuesday, mate. It's just a Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this one about making a few Christmas decorations, because you got to go and try it. I've got to turn that radio down. Sorry, people. Say, fucking radio. I'll throw that fucking window is what I'll do. Anyway, as I was saying, I hope you enjoyed this the video with the bit of wreath making or bit of Christmas deco. And if you're doing it, stick it in the comments and let me know. Think a bit of outdoors, indoors. I've got a few clips coming up, same as the last video. You know, the pagan sort of Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna end the tape on this because I got a few people really enjoyed that. So it might be the same, might be mixed. I'll put in what I can find on it, and we'll bulk this video out with a bit. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And it don't cost nothing to get into the spirit, and you've got plenty of time. So hopefully this helps you and gives you a bit of inspiration to get out there and do it, mate. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. We'll be off soon. Oh, we'll be off soon. A few days, and we're off to Stratford upon Avon, the Christmas markets, you know. If you fancy that, you can come along. I'll leave this one here, and I'll see you very soon. Love you to bits.
Holiday season is more than just gifts and decorations. It's a time when tables overflow with food and drink, when families and friends gather to celebrate with feasts that echo back through the centuries. These gatherings, filled with laughter, abundance, and a touch of indulgence, are rooted in winter rites that long predate Christmas. For the ancient peoples who braved the coldest months, feasting during the winter solstice was an act of resilience, a defiant celebration of life amid the harshest season. In ancient Rome, the festival of Saturnalia marked the heart of the winter season, a week-long event honoring Saturn, the god of agriculture and abundance. Beginning around December 17th, Saturnalia was a joyous and unruly time when societal norms were turned upside down. Masters served their servants, gambling was allowed, and all were free to revel without restraint. Feasting was central to Saturnalia, with tables piled high to honor Saturn and to embrace the fleeting freedom of the festival. It was an acknowledgement of both the hardships of winter and the hope of eventual renewal. In a season when scarcity was often a reality, Saturnalia's feasts were a gesture of abundance, an assertion that life would endure. Further north, in the lands of the Germanic and Norse peoples, the Yule festival marked the winter solstice, Here, communities came together to eat, drink, and make merry as a way to lift their spirits through winter's darkest days. Feasts were held with meat, bread, and ale, simple, hearty fare that brought warmth and comfort. The Yule boar, an offering to the Norse god Freyr, symbolized fertility and prosperity. In these winter celebrations, food wasn't just sustenance. It was a powerful symbol, a means of warding off despair and drawing the community close. Each bite, each cup of ale shared around the fire was a gesture of solidarity, a vow that they would endure together. The act of gathering around a table to feast became an expression of more than just survival. It was a way to honor the spirits of the season, to thank the gods for their protection, and to embrace each other against the biting chill. In these rituals, the meal itself became sacred, and every toast and laugh was a defiance of the cold outside. When Christianity took hold, the Church saw the power of these feasts, recognizing the communal bond they fostered and the hope they provided. Rather than forbidding these gatherings, the Church transformed them, allowing feasting to become part of the Christmas celebration. Instead of honoring Saturn or Norse gods, the feast was redirected to honor Christ's birth. Yet the spirit of the solstice feasts lived on, a sense of warmth, community, and abundance, of gathering against the cold and celebrating the hope of brighter days to come. Over centuries, these ancient winter feasts morphed into the Christmas feasts we know today. From the banquet halls of medieval Europe to the dining tables of modern homes, Christmas gatherings retained that same spirit of resilience and joy. Traditions like the Christmas ham echo the Yule boar of old, a nod to prosperity and plenty. Mince pies, plum puddings, roasted meats, and an array of seasonal sweets have become symbols of abundance, carrying forward the message that even in the darkest season there is enough. Enough food, enough warmth, enough hope. In Victorian England, the holiday meal became a pinnacle of the Christmas celebration. It was during this era that many of the foods and customs we associate with Christmas feasting were solidified. Roasted meats, cakes, and puddings took centre stage, and the concept of a grand holiday meal spread through the British Empire and into America. Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol captured this spirit, with the Cratchit family's humble but joyful Christmas meal. A reminder that feasting isn't about wealth, but about togetherness. A spirit of gratitude and generosity that runs deep. Today, these gatherings, filled with laughter, storytelling, and shared food, are far more than just meals. They're a celebration of survival, a reminder of the countless winters humanity has endured, a symbol of resilience and community that goes back to Saturnalia and Yule. Each dish, each toast, each shared story around the holiday table is a connection to that ancient legacy, a promise that we are stronger together, no matter the darkness beyond the door. In every feast, every clinking glass, every crowded table, the spirit of Saturnalia and Yule lives on. As winter feasts brought people together to share in abundance, another ritual emerged, a tradition rooted in goodwill and fortune. Gift-giving, now a cherished part of Christmas, began as an ancient custom of offerings to the gods and spirits who governed the land and the harvest. In a season when resources were scarce, giving was an act of faith and a wish for prosperity in the months to come. Across cultures, these offerings symbolized more than generosity. They were a plea for protection, a way to court favor and ensure survival. In ancient Rome, the festival of Saturnalia saw the exchange of small gifts among family and friends. Unlike the grand gestures of today, these offerings were modest tokens, candles to symbolize the return of light, or clay figurines representing the gods who might grant blessings in return. The Romans believed that sharing gifts honored Saturn, the god of agriculture, and invited abundance for the coming year. Giving, then, was a way to acknowledge the cycles of nature, a recognition that what was shared would come back tenfold when the earth awoke from winter's sleep. Moving north, gift-giving found another form in the Yule celebrations of Germanic and Norse cultures. During the solstice, families would leave offerings outside their doors for the wandering spirits they believed travelled during Yule. These gifts, often food or small tokens, were meant to appease these spirits, keeping them satisfied and at a safe distance from the home. Some tales say that even Odin himself received gifts during Yule, as he rode through the sky with his 8-legged horse Sleipnir. As Christianity spread, the Church gradually adapted these customs, weaving them into the narrative of Christ's birth. The story of the Magi, or 3 wise men bringing gifts to the infant Jesus, became a Christian justification for giving, a model of generosity to honor a divine moment. Over time, this act of offering gifts became entwined with the spirit of Christmas, a way to share the blessing of Christ's birth by giving to others. Yet, even as the tradition took on new meaning, the roots of the ancient offerings remained. A connection to the forces of nature, luck, and prosperity that people once sought in a darker world. Wassailing too speaks to these ancient customs of seeking blessing and protection. In its earliest forms, wassailing was not about knocking on doors to sing cheerful tunes, but rather a way to bring health and fortune to the community's crops and orchards. The word wassail itself comes from the Old Norse vesheil, meaning be well or be in good health. During the winter months, villagers would gather and move from orchard to orchard, singing blessings to the trees and pouring cider or ale over their roots. This was an offering to the spirits of the orchard, a way to awaken the trees, driving away any lingering malevolent forces and encouraging a bountiful harvest in the coming year.
Give me all night.